that everyone thinks you're the underdog?
Yeah, you know, obviously I'm fighting the greatest of all time. I expected people to think I'm going to lose the fight, but that gets me excited to prove them wrong, you know. This is the matchup I wanted for a long time, and now I finally have it, and I got to go out there and do my thing.
And a technical question, you talked in your fight against Mark that he was very loose when you had him on the ground. And you talked about when you saw Anderson's fight, that he looks very relaxed, very loose on the ground, that you think that was Chael's undoing, that he was way too stressed on top of Anderson.
I think when Chael got on top of Anderson, he was really stressed out. You know, I think when I get on top, I feel like that's my world, and I'm going to be nice and relaxed, and there's no reason to rush. You know, I'm going to be nice and relaxed and try to be more calculated with everything I do.
And how do you manage your stamina? Because if you're winning, this is going to be a 5-round fight. How do you manage your stamina, try not to get tired, attack when you can, and just don't get overexcited?
I don't go out there to try not to get tired. You know, I work hard every single day to go out there, and if I'm working hard, the other guy's working hard, he's going to break before me, and that's my mentality.
Question for Chris here. Chris, you know, a lot of people do talk about that first fight with Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva and how much that set the blueprint. How much of that do you take into your game plan going into this fight?
I mean, well, obviously, you know, he was taken down a bunch of times in that fight, so that's something that I'm gonna, you know, try to do. But you know, I've watched that fight live. I watched it maybe one other time, so it's not like I'm exploring that fight and trying to do exactly what Chael does. I'm going to be Chris Weidman. I'm not going to be Chael Sonnen, and I think that's a more devastating matchup for him than Chael Sonnen was.
Yes!
Chris, kind of along those lines, when you started hearing that other fighters were picking you, does that put a little extra pressure on you in a way?
Nah, definitely not. You know, I think I put enough pressure on myself. This is where I wanted to be for a long time. I wanted to get this fight. I wanted to fight for the championship, win that belt, and fight Anderson Silva. And this is where I wanted to be. So there's no extra pressure. You know, this is a life changer for me and my family, and that's the pressure I put on myself. That's it.
Does it give you extra confidence when you hear stuff like that?
I think a little boost of confidence that, you know, a lot of the guys haven't even trained with me or seen me train, and they see something that they think I could beat Anderson Silva. So I think it's pretty cool because a lot of the fighters, you know, they know what they're looking at. So definitely.
So just to answer your question earlier, I didn't know the answer. I got it. 12,400 tickets have sold. We have a $4.26 million game. So there you go.
Question for Chris Weidman right here in front. Hey man, how's it been different having John Danaher in your camp this time? As you were getting going, he had like a syllabus for you to kind of follow. And what's that been like at a structured camp like that?
It's huge. Every single one of my camps, I kind of just would you know, wake up in the morning and call the best guys around and work out with them and just go as hard as I possibly can. And with Danaher, he kind of made it more professional. You know, he works with GSP and so obviously, I think GSP is known as one of the more professional guys in the sport, and so he took a lot of that from him, and you know, it was just very structured. I knew what I was doing every day, and everything was specific into beating Anderson Silva, not just fighting anybody. So it definitely helped a lot. And I brought guys in for the first time, some guys that can emulate him. So camp has been awesome.